Meditation is the essence of spirituality, essence of enlightenment. Meditation practice is the practice. Everything boils down to meditation. The more you do meditation, the more enlightened you become. Enlightenment is directly proportional to meditation. Where there is no meditation, then there is no enlightenment. It's a mathematical formula. Enlightenment is directly proportional to meditation. Hanumanji is now meditating in the same body for the past 8,000 years. So he is the most developed being on the earth planet, controlling the whole earth planet, because he has been doing meditation for the past 8,000 years. So that is the cue we have to take. Meditation is everything. Meditation is the alpha and the meditation is the omega in the field of enlightenment. What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is understanding your own self and understanding the nature around you. What is lack of enlightenment? You don't understand yourself, you don't understand the environment outside you. So, enlightenment comes only from meditation. Meditation comes only from Anapanasati. So, these are the equations. And only after enlightenment comes Good Samaritanism, environmentalism. Only after you become enlightened will you begin to take care of enlightenment, environment. So, meditation is the crucial thing. That's why in PSSM we always talk only about meditation. Hey, come, close your eyes, become one with your breath for the next 24 hours. This is our message for everybody. Hey guy, sit calmly, cross your hands, cross your legs, close your eyes, observe your breathing for the next 24 hours. That is our constant refrain. Hey guy, come, sit with me. Let us have some music also along with the meditation. Close your eyes, close your mouth, no chanting of any mantras, no Rama and Krishna, no thinking of any person, place or situation. Make your mind empty and become one with your breath. Normal, natural breath. This is our refrain for every person, always, because that is going to help everybody all the time. So meditation is the message.
Yes. Happy morning and happy evening, friends and masters. A very warm welcome to you all for our 40-day, our flagship program. A 40-day program is our flagship program. And I'm Jayashree. I'll be your program host for this week. And I have my co-host Nagendra sir. So, and a good amount of people, volunteers in this program. And we will introduce each one of them as the program session goes. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, I'd like you to introduce our foundation, a brief introduction of the foundation to you. So Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation is dedicated to building spiritual leadership, growth and well-being through the power of breath-mindfulness meditation and scientific wisdom. So with thousands of meditation sessions conducted globally, the foundation has empowered hundreds of thousands of individuals. So from corporate executives and professionals, government officers to graduating students. Yes, it's all about transforming leadership through meditation. So it's through its Project Excellence and Project Meditation initiatives, Buddha CEO organizes global and regional meditation leader conferences, creating awareness and aiding policymakers to rapidly adopt meditation in organizations and societies. So the Buddha CEO mobile app further amplifies this mission, offering structured multi-day programs with ease and regularity. Additionally, the foundation provides self-paced learning via Udemy courses publishes insightful meditation literature and also conducts flagship programs like the Yogam, this one, the 40-day leader program, 21-day youth program, regional language programs, and intensive advanced meditation retreats, both online and in person. Of course, Buddhasio Quantum Foundation is a core part of Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement, founded by our inspiration, Brahmashri Pitamaha Patriji. Inspired by his teachings, the foundation was established as a non-profit entity by corporate leaders, Mr. Chandra Pulamarasetti and Mrs. Lawrence Guhad Jolie and Mrs. Vani Chandrasekhar. And also it is mentored by our dear Padma Shri D.R. Karthikeyan Sir, Padma Shri Dr. R.V. Ramani, Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam Sir, and Dr. Newton Kondavetti. It's run by a team of global volunteers who are primarily corporate professionals. So friends, this is just a brief introduction about the foundation, and we are deeply heartfelt gratitude to all our volunteers. And of course, let me introduce our dear Sir, Mr. Chandra Pulamarasetti, founder and chief meditation mentor for the Buddhasio from the Foundation. So Sri Chandra Pulamarasetti, chief meditation mentor and founder of the Buddhasio Quantum Foundation, is a successful entrepreneur, former vice president at IBM Corporation, transformational meditation coach, and board member and advisor of a few non-profit organizations, which includes Pyramid Valley International Bank, Bengaluru. Master Chandra attributes his success, including the recent acquisition of his software company, to the powerful techniques based on meditation and manifestation science. Inspired and deeply transformed by the teachings of Brahmashri Patriji, he has studied several masters from East and West, including Dr. Joe Dispenza, Swami Rama, Neil Donald Walsh, Seth, and many more. He has been practicing meditation for over 20 plus years now. Teaches regularly to organizational and business leaders and professionals, conducts multi-day advanced meditation retreats, and participates in several meditation services activities. Master Chandra shares the dream of a spiritual world being established in the shortest possible time, where every leader transforms into a Buddha CEO and contributes to this cause significantly. So yes, with that, friends, without any further ado, let me call our dear Sir, Chandra Sir. Yes, please, sir, please take over.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon, evening. And thank you, Jayashree Madam, for a kind introduction. I used to be living in the United States in 90s. And I was in IT industry, computer science, doing a lot of IT work. And that time, life was going okay, but I had a couple of health challenges, which were good enough to bother me quite a bit. One was chronic recurring backache. Did not know anything about mind to matter connection. Did not know anything called energy work. A pure materialist. Everything is matter. Everything can be solved through medical myths and that. But then the backaches were never going away. By that time, I was suffering with backache for at least 15 years before. I developed it pretty early on in my career. And then I used to have a condition where to take a flight and then coming down is to have my ears blocked and then they wouldn't unblock, and so develop a lot of pain, intense pain. That used to bother me quite a bit. I used to dread that pain every time I took a flight and come down. Normal days, okay. Being very competitive and always wanting to grow in my career. And then here, because of these travel challenges, I was compromising on my travel, which means compromising my career. It was not necessarily a great feeling that I used to have. But otherwise, life was good. But that is a time that my younger brother, medical doctor GK, who is a wonderful master of meditation and running an organization called Spiritual Tablets, now, he introduced me to Brahmarshi Patriji and talked about meditation. And he said, meditation is going to give you success and then heals, but primarily emphasizing on success. He knew that the backaches and these things that I would somehow overcome or whatever. But then he said, this gives you success. And that caught my attention. I said, meditation and success, the only thing I knew about meditation is to be done at the time of retirement. And meditation to be done if there is no other go of anything, and so then you go to meditation because you're just simply trying because everything else is not working. And so I was putting it off and off and off our telephones by several times. But eventually, when I came to a vacation, then I met Brahmarshi Patriji. My dad took me to him. Brahmarshi Patriji is a rare, great Zen master, a master who is full of compassion for your time, my time, compassion for your growth, my growth, and everyone. And so, in one instance, he said, your living style is wrong. You don't know anything about life and meditation. Meditation changes life, and you don't know anything about it. And I used the word life. That hit me hard. I can understand meditation. I said, don't know anything about life. Meditation changes life. My brother was saying meditation gives you success. And so that hit me hard and made me think. It made me contemplate quite a bit. That's all it took, spending time, a few minutes with Brahmarshi Patriji, the founder of PSS movement, through whom now millions of people meditate, practice this breath meditation that we're going to learn shortly. And so saying that you don't know anything about life, he's a master who is a very straight shooter. And so he said it in a very, very strong voice. He said, you don't know anything about life. I was like thinking by then, nearing 30 years, 29 or so. And then I thought, okay, I already have been successful in my career, then going, with Pilani, then went to US, and then doing work there and enjoying. And at the same time doing some good work. And then, so I thought something is actually, he said, don't know anything about life. Don't know anything. That triggered me quite a bit. But only to realize after I've started going into meditation journey to recognize that we are constantly going after matter that is so tiny and little. Matter, the body, the environment, and everything that we touch and feel and see is so tiny and little. It is only 0.01% of the entire reality that exists, which is energy, which is infinity. According to quantum physics, 99.99% of what exists out there is all energy. The matter, the stuff that we see and feel is only 0.0001%. And even that is by default energy. The electrons and neutrons that constitute the fundamental subatom particles in our body and everywhere are energy by default, like our waves by default become matter through observation. This is quantum physics discovery. And so when he was telling me that I don't know life, now there is a lot of correlation between focusing on what we touch and feel and see, and then logically think and feel. This is how it's going to happen. The conditioning that we received throughout, saying that you can't do this, you can't do that, you are lucky or not lucky. There's always difficulties. Everything is going to be that body will age with old age. Your knee pain is because you already 50 crossed. And everything is attached to a reason and a limit and limit and limit. But then what I realized after coming into meditation, that you become limitless, you become unlimited in thinking, expansive in thinking, because the fundamental understanding that came when I came into meditation is that our thoughts create reality. Your thoughts and feelings bring and change in your reality and bring about a new reality based on how you think and feel about your life. In Sanskrit, in Vedic phrase is there, Yad bhavam tad bhavati. What you think and feel is what you create. Now that is very difficult for me to accept when I was listening to it at that time. Then I used to have in my company that okay, there are a couple of founders, and my CEO I thought was very biased. And then I thought some colleagues would not cooperate well, keep it close to the chest and secretive. They only share with the manager or, because you feel competitive, and so they do not share. The rationale they had was that yes, they don't share, and then yes, this person is biased. And then the more I thought about that he is biased, and so the more I created, which I did not know, of the same situations. Because when I took to meditation, after listening from Patrisa, that you don't know anything about life, then that hit me, then started reading, then started exploring what it is about. Everyone, the mind is programmed. It's called conscious mind, subconscious mind. The two elements are there. Scientifically speaking, there is a neocortex brain, which is the bigger outer brain, which is good for listening, learning, reasoning, cognitive thinking. Whereas the subconscious mind or the limbic brain, which is there deep inside as a small shape in the middle of the brain, is responsible for holding of our storing our behaviors, habits, perceptions. They call programs. It's a feeling center. It's called subconscious, but that holds all the habits and behaviors, the judgments, conclusions, the assertions that we make about people, situations, our life, our body, everything, our family. And the research is showing that 90% of our life is driven through what we stored out there. What programs do we have? The software, the program that is there as a software sitting there is driving. Those who run computers, those who have these mobile phones as a software, the operating system, it drives the function. You can customize, but the software is only giving you some features. Now think of the software as the subconscious programs that are there, a tiny little thing that drives. That's research. 90% of what we experience is driven through the subconscious programs. If the program said and I believed that my backache, chronic, cannot be healed unless I take a surgery, which is intrusive, and so I got to live with it, only to realize that 4 months after coming into meditation, a recurring chronic backache for years started dissolving in a very, very beautiful way. It slowly stopped recurring. When the recurrence, the duration for recurrence increased, and then at some point, there's no backache ever felt. And now, if I go back and sit and then think about it and say, did I ever have that backache, which used to ground me for 8 to 9 days nonstop? Check out from the office. 9 days, just had to lie down flat. That ear issue, which was bothering me for 5 years, and so that I was reducing my travel. 4 months exactly later, the next flight I was taking, I didn't feel the pain. I thought, wow, that's healed. I healed myself. What changed? My thoughts changed about the way I thought about my body, because I was also listening and constantly from Patrisa and then the hallways of PSSM that Your body can heal. Your body can heal. All illnesses are psychosomatic. That's what Patricia used to say. Psychosomatic. Psyche is how your feelings, your beliefs, your conditioning, your past memories, and then the greater past that we had for ourselves. And then soma is the body. Psychosomatic means how you think and feel, or your memories that you hold, the emotion that is suppressed, and then many, many aspects that are there combined, the psyche, psychology. So they talk about psyche, they're trying to analyze you. And so the psychosomatic, the psyche is depending on how it is, the soma, the body responds. And so if the psyche changes, the soma changes. That's what happened to me. I started thinking differently about my body. I said my body can heal. I was meditating. Meditation helps us to look into the operating system, the subconscious mind, to change what programs do we have. The program I had was that my body is going to suffer. My back, that disc is bulged out and whatever, which is what the medical experts told me. And so then I always believed in the process and I always tell, yes, my body is going to be that way. And now somebody says, yeah, I have my L0 problem, the lumbar strain. So they tell me that disc is just bulged out and so there's no cure for it. You have to rest and relax. I used to talk to the body that way, only to realize, dear friends, later, now there is something called epigenetics, that your body is responding, the cells are responding through the cell receptors to the environmental signal. The signal is thought and feeling that you send it to it all the time. The thought and feeling as energy, and every thought and feeling produce a ton of energy, then electromagnetic energy. The energy signal carrying information is there received by the cells, and so then they, based on the signal they receive, and they're operating in producing the protein. Epigenetics is there. A cell that responds to the thought, and so then it starts repairing itself, and so then it starts becoming better. No backache after suffering for 15 years. No, that ear pain, 99.99% resolved. Again, now I know it is attributed, if it ever comes, that it is attributed to the way I think and feel. Not about my air travel. It's about how I think and feel about what I'm going through around here now in the situations. And so, dear friends, when that occurred to me, at the same time, when I started meditating, and then that biased nature that I was feeling, and I'm frustrated a little bit because you would work hard and then you're competitive, you thought that you're doing great, but then there is someone else getting it, that competitive spirit and all of that. And then that slowly waned away as I started meditating, and at the same time, I was reading important books. The books that I recommended, the beauty with Patricia and Pierce's movement is that you learn from everyone. There's no one master. The knowledge is infinite, and so you learn from everyone. You learn from Gita, you learn from Western masters, Eastern masters. Autobiography of Yogi by Yogananda Paramahamsa, an amazing, amazing book that sort of changed and stirred the world about meditation, about the power of individual. The mystical powers that we may have, it's not just for the yogis. And the beauty thing about Patrici is that he made meditation democratic. It's there for everyone. It's not for some special people, elite category. You don't need to understand a lot of things to come to meditation. It is very, very simple. It is simply sitting down with our eyes closed and observing the breath. There cannot be anything more simpler than this meditation that we're going to practice. And then that simply, when you close your eyes and observe the breath, and then automatically mind is becoming empty. The goal of the meditation is to clear the mind. A clear mind, a clear water helps us to see through everything. And so the clear mind helps us to gain clarity. A clear mind stops interfering into the body functioning. And so health becomes greater and greater, and then clarity develops. And then we start seeing what operating system do I have? I have something very, very old, something that is telling me that my caste is superior, something that is telling me that you're a very, very unlucky person because of you, the family got into trouble. Is there anything like that? You're brought up, you're born on this special, this time, which is the worst time, and so then your life is going to be this way. This is what people just keep injecting. That you don't have the skill, then you can't do, or your English is not that great, so there's no way you can be successful. These are the condition program that I have as an operating system. We want to upgrade. Meditation helps us to clear the mind, and so that we see what is there, and so then we can change it. We can upgrade a software that is there, the operating system that we have, time to time. That is through the books, that is through the knowledge. And so that's what I was doing. I was not knowing, but I was reading book after book after book. I was listening to many people experiencing miraculous changes in their life. There is a person who came into programs in the COVID time that was telling us that he's got a real estate deal that is they've stuck for like 20 years. 20 years it is stuck. They started meditating. And then for 9 months later, he calls and says, sir, that this real estate deal, I don't know what happened, because you start priming yourself with a future. With meditation, become very positive. You prime yourself with a future that you wish to see. It can be health, it can be work, it can be business, it can be anything. And you wish to see. And so then 9 months later, he said, miraculously, I can't even believe that I've actually solved this during COVID. COVID real estate was come down so much. But there's a deal happening for him silently out there. That's called miracle. When everything is totally unexpected, then you receive and you see uncommon things happening. And every meditator, every Buddha CEO are experiencing miracles day after day after day. You thought that your job may be at loss, your job may go away, but then here you're receiving a 50% hike in the height of the peak of the COVID or height of the job market down. You're receiving a 50% hike when you thought holding on to the job itself is difficult. Those are called miracles. The health that I heal is a miracle for me. It's a miracle for me because today, where every expert that I met across that time, so many experts, you know what the game is. You go to the expert, it doesn't work. You go to another one, another one, another one. You keep on doing that for lifelong. We know that. Hospital after hospital. Now, I have to tell you that 20 years later, I didn't have to visit hospitals anymore ever since I came to meditation. You are there. You know that your body heals. You know that your thoughts are there. Your thoughts drive the right signal, your body heals. And so then you're healthy. So the worry, the anxiety, the stress is not there anymore. So, dear friends, so then meditation helped me to change completely. My work improved significantly, the productivity eventually, and my health has improved significantly. And then the same practice helped me to the concept of manifestation, visualization into future, creating a great life, and then helped me to grow my company to have it acquired by IBM Corporation in the year 2016. So we did a lot of programs with my manager, Lawrence Gohad Jolly, there as a general manager. So then she and I together, we did a lot of programs in IBM Corporation. And somewhere down the line, we define a skeleton version of a program that we go through now, significantly altered, but a skeleton, a 6-week program. 6 weeks is required to make meditation a habit. As I defined a 6-week program, inducing a lot of science and some philosophy, but enough material that helps us to change the way we think and feel about ourselves. The thoughts create reality, and if you think differently, then you have a different experience in life. That's the foundation of what this meditation program will give you. Now, how do you practice meditation? Very, very simple. Very, very simple. The goal of meditation is to rest the mind. Average person has 50,000 thoughts a day, and nearly 85 to 95% of those are negative or redundant. They're worrying about the past, brooding over the past, or anxiety of the future, never in the present. Constantly thinking, constantly worrying what happens with the deadline, this one, that my health and everything, finances. And so 50,000 thoughts average person, 90% are negative and worrisome and stressful. The goal of meditation is to simply closing eyes and observing the breath so that then we slowly, slowly empty the mind and rest the mind. Now, that very word triggers a lot of panic in people, newcomers, particularly say, emptying the mind, eyes closed, no way I can sit. I can probably try to sleep, but not sit because so many thoughts come. It is the state for 90% of the people that are there. No one is an exception. But everyone who sat here with a simple practice of meditation is helping themselves in lowering the thought frequency and slowly, slowly going into and then change their life. And so the idea of meditation is to rest the mind, reduce the thoughts of the mind, and slowly go into the empty states of the mind. And how do we do that? We do this by observing our normal natural breath. So let me put up a slide about how to practice meditation. And then we practice meditation and think and talk, and then again we come back to know more about this program. So practicing meditation. And this meditation is called breath meditation or breath mindfulness meditation. Observe the natural breath with our eyes closed is the crux of the process. Nothing more. No yoga mat necessary, no special posture necessary, no any mantras, chanting, visualizing, nothing is necessary. You're simply closing your eyes and observing your natural breath. And so the posture, and then now let's go into the meditation. So wherever you are, you can, if you are sitting in a sofa or a chair, then sit down as you see in the picture, cross your feet at ankle, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap comfortably rested. Closing your eyes. If you're wearing spectacles, remove the spectacles. Now, if you're sitting on the floor, just as you see in the picture again, just cross-legged in a comfortable posture. Special asanas are not required. The important part is to make sure your body is comfortable. It feels relaxed, it's comfortable. And so sit in the most comfortable posture by the cross-legged, and then fingers into fingers same, and hands rested on your legs there, as you see there, right, on your lap. And then close your eyes. Spectacles if you're wearing, remove them. So this is the posture. Now spine need not be erect. If you can keep erect for some time, great. If you can't, not necessary. You simply rest your back against a wall or a cushion or whatever that is there. If you need that back support, take it. But be very comfortable. You don't have to sit in the middle of the room in the floor. You can nicely slide to the wall and then sit there, take back support, relax to the chair in the back. Only thing you do is if you have a high back chair, do not rest your head against the back support there. If you rest your head in meditation, slowly you tend to go to sleep soon. After you master meditation, you can do that. But as much as possible, you sit down without resting your head, but resting the back is perfectly okay. Sit very comfortably. Crossing legs, if it is a challenge for you, don't have to do. Crossing fingers into fingers is a challenge because it brings some kind of pain or discomfort, don't have to do. But these are preferable postures, right? Closing eyes mandatory. Closing eyes, unless there is a challenge with eye, but otherwise you close eyes, right? And in this posture, dear friends, what we are doing is that we want to, the moment you do this posture, where you are just sitting very relaxed with our eyes closed, already you are beginning to reduce external stimulation into the body, and so thoughts start coming down already when you do this. External stimulation reduces, but the internal mind wandering and chatter starts. Of course, that is becoming amplified. But to sit down like this, and now to control the internal wandering chatter, we put our attention on the breath, our natural breath. So what do you do with your eyes closed? You rest your attention. You rest your attention here in the middle of the eyebrows. I want you to put your attention in the middle of the eyebrows at the beginning of the nose. You put your attention there with your eyes closed. That means you're not seeing it physically, but you know your awareness is there at the middle of the eyebrows and the starting of the nose. You put your attention there and then observe your natural breath. You know, your breath is going through one nostril and coming out. As the breath is going through your nostril and goes all the way to the beginning of the nose, so you rest your attention there. And if it's difficult, attention anywhere is fine on the nose. And then notice the breath going in and coming out. Breath is going in and coming out. I want you to notice it, observe it. And I want you to alter it. Do not alter your breath. Your breath is there in a certain way. Maybe it's fast, maybe it is slow, maybe it is very heavy, maybe it is shallow. Whatever it is, simply observe that breath with your eyes closed, attention, preferably at the beginning of your nose, in the middle of the eyebrows there. Attention there and observe your natural breath the way it is as it's going in and coming out. When you observe the breath slowly, slowly, your mind starts becoming less and less of thought. Thought come down, mind is becoming lesser and lesser of thought. In due course, slowly, it'll go into some empty states. You may recognize, you may not recognize, but it will go at some point to empty states. Again, thoughts interfere, they come back again. And then they're full of thought again. And when you notice you are thinking, go back to the observing the breath. Again, start with the breath. You start with the breath. Slowly, thoughts come down. Mind is becoming clearer, emptier. You're becoming calm, peaceful. Suddenly, thoughts come, and you kept go thinking in thought. After a while, you recognize, no, I'm in thought, but I should be in meditation. Means then you go back and observe the breath. Observe the breath again. Then again, go through this process. Again, you slowly go to empty states. Again, thoughts come. So this is common. I repeat, this is common. Thoughts keep coming. And then every time thought comes in meditation, we bring our attention to the breath and again observe the breath. If it comes 100 times, you do 100 times, observe the breath. 1,000 times, you be ready to do it 1,000 times, dear friends. But it is common. 90% people are that way. So we're not exception. Don't think that it is not for me. And then you stop the meditation. Do not do that. So we're going to go into the practice now. Relax yourself and do it for a few minutes. I'll play some light music. Your job is to attend to the breath if thoughts are there. And when you attend to the breath slowly, slowly, you go into empty states. In empty states, you be there in whatever that is happening to you, observe it, witness it. You may find movement, you may find sensation, you may find some energy feeling, or a dreamlike state. You may go into whatever happens to you, just observe all of it in that as you're in the quieter states. Relax yourself, dear friends. With your eyes closed, relax your body. With your feet crossed at ankle, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. With your eyes closed, removing the spectacles. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. When you observe your breath, your natural breath, your mind slowly becomes empty. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are in thought, gently go back to observing your breath. And allow yourself to go into that calmness, I will play light music. But your job is to be with the breath and allow yourself to go into that emptiness. The music will help you soothe in to go into calmer, empty states. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience experience that calmness inside of you, all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly go into that emptiness. With your eyes closed, observe the breath. As you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes less and less of thought. When you experience calmness inside of you, emptiness all around you, be with your breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty. As your mind is becoming empty and calmer, you channelize that energy into the present moment. You develop awareness Your body begins to function at its natural best. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that calmness inside of you, that greater emptiness all around you. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy, the field of potentiality. The field of intelligence, consciousness. The longer you experience that emptiness, where there's no body, where there's no thing, the more insightful you become, the more experiences you draw into your life. stay aware of that emptiness, that blackness. Inside of you, all around you. That's energy. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, energy, the more you tune in to the abundance of healing energy, empowerment energy, mystical energy. And the more connected you become, merge into your breath, merge into the emptiness of yourself. This is your greater mind. Friends, let's express gratitude at this time. Gratitude moves us into coherence and helps us receive and create more. Can you express gratitude to your parents for giving you this beautiful connection to life? Your gratitude to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, for all the life, energy, beauty, and mystery, and more. Your gratitude to all the people in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everyone who are there to help you learn and experience more. Your gratitude to everything you use, the technology, our companies, government systems that support our life in many ways. Your gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and to this intelligent universe, the quantum field of energy, for helping you experience this life. Many are not so blessed. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Reconnect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. Can you please make Karthikeyan sir Nagendra? Hope you enjoyed the session. And the simple practice that we did, and today we already meditated for more than 30 minutes. Congratulate yourself, pat on your back. Now, one may wonder, some might have definitely gone through some deep experience, and while some may wonder that I had thought and thought and thought, only thought. It's very, very possible. I was mentioning this before meditation and then now, and then for the next 40 days, I will continue to mention that thoughts are common, they will be there. And we don't define and measure the success of a meditation by the amount of thought we had. Thoughts will be there, but then we'll always find, and you observe this breath and then do this practice, you will find You may not notice, but you will go into empty states and pockets, and it has significant benefit. This week, if you practice continuously, you will notice this simple meditation. You will notice yourself energetic. You will notice greater calmness in yourself as you go along. Some may notice little better sleep, beginning of awareness that every time you're thinking negative about something past, beginning to notice that, because they're all are around stress. And so all of that will start coming down if you practice sincerely this week. We are very, very grateful to our inspiration, Brahmarshi Patriji, and then our mentors, leading with Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir. Again, today we have a few hundred people joined here. We have 3 batches for this program. This batch, there is another one at 2:30 p.m. and then another one at 9:30 p.m. India time. And the beauty of this is that however you feel about meditation, doesn't really matter. If you can pull yourself into this group meditation, then you are there, then automatically many things start shifting for us, changing for us. And so, dear friends, if anybody felt today in your meditations, lightness in your body, you can write in your chat how you felt in your meditation. Do you feel lightness? Write in your chat. You can open the chat and write, I felt lightness today. Heaviness. Your body, you notice that your body is lighter sometimes. And suddenly again, you might have gone into thought. But for a few seconds, you might have felt lighter. So say lightness. And if you felt heavy, where your legs are heavy, arm is heavy, shoulder is heavy, head is heavy. Some people come out of the meditation saying that the head is very, very heavy. You find that, you write that, yes, heaviness. If you felt your body was leftward, rightward, swinging, swaying, I'm going to go into the detail of these experiences tomorrow, but it is possible that you felt your body movements. You are sitting, but then body is moving. Your head is going up, the head is going down. Many ways like this is all happening. Did you feel some kind of energy, some kind of current, electric current, passing through, tingling sensations in your fingers anywhere in the body, or energy passing through, that feeling that there is something happening? How about anybody who felt they are floating up? They're floating, the body is lifting up, or there is something rotating in the body. Your body is still, but there is something is rotating, something is happening inside. Say that the rotation of the body are lifting up or floating the body. And then anybody, they felt tingling sensation here, some sensation at the third eye point, are seeing colors. You're seeing colors, red, green, blue, dots, many things. Some kind of a tingling sensation here. It's possible. And anyone who has seen visions, dreamlike state, you are going through here some sceneries, mountains, Himalayas, gods, goddesses, departed people, or some situations of life, you're seeing them like a dream. Everybody calls them visions. And then some people might have gone into sweating, they might have seen a lot of body heat, and they might have felt your heart is beating faster. So many, many body sensations may be there, or some intense feelings. You feel that there is deep amount of joy, calmness, some kind of sadness or sobbing. Maybe tears are coming, overwhelmed with joy. Could be peacefulness, light. They're all possible. Everything is possible in meditation, and all our energy experiences. We cover this tomorrow session in detail about what they mean. But they all mean that you've done great meditation. Some people may not have any experience, but then many are having these experiences. Whether you had or didn't have experience, your meditation is still good. But experience is there, don't get scared of it. It is normal because we transcend the body in meditation, so we experience energy, and so you have these experiences. They're very, very, very normal. And what do you do with them? You observe them. You go forward in your meditation by simply observing those experiences. You don't open your eyes and say, what's happening to my body? You don't open your eyes. You close your eyes and then simply observe with your awareness what's going on. Oh, something is happening. I've gone beyond my body. That means I'm feeling light, energetic, right? Simply observe it. That's all, without interpretation. So we'll do more of this tomorrow, dear friends. So we will stop here. And yes, peacefulness is there, calmness. A lot of calmness is there, peacefulness is there. That calmness is the beginning for gaining clarity. Peacefulness is the beginning for body to heal. They're the two beginning stages for gaining clarity, for us to live a greater life, master of mind, and for the body to heal. That peace that we feel needs to be there. So here, dear friends, about this program, and we always take message from a mentor, Karthikeyan sir. Sir, you will give today a message or tomorrow, so whatever you say. Still have a little bit of time. Padmashri
Yes, Chandra. Good morning.
one second.
Well, Yogam, well begun. Great. Good music, better music. I saw some changes in the music also, for the better. Very good introduction by Jayashree. I've been there from the beginning. Congratulations to all of you. Yes, the important meditation is being realized everywhere, more and more. So the vision of Brahmarshi Patriji 40 years back, now everybody says yes. Yes to meditation. Everywhere. And I must congratulate you. Your sustained efforts, sustained promotion, spreading it, and creating more and more masters, training coaches. It's important because for any movement to spread, more and more people are required, and more people are committed and who are good knowledge of what they are doing to explain people. It's spreading very much faster than perhaps even Brahmarshi Patriji visualized. All of them are doing it, but Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, this is doing a great job. Great service, I would say that now. Everywhere. Congratulations, Chandra. I wanted to see the first day. I was made a point to be here. Please carry on. Very good. Yes, whenever possible, I will be linking, talking to you. Yes, messages have gone this time only late because of yesterday, 2 days back only. I think you will see more and more people joining. Some people are responding to me already also. I think you can have full satisfaction of what you began three and a half years back is really spreading very fast. It's become a greater movement now all over. Probably, as we had decided in the Global Conference on Meditation, there's no other way. And the surest way of dealing with the problems of individuals, families, environment, society, and even to create a world without war, world where there is justice, where everybody gets some sustenance. For all that, to start with the mind. As they say, the mind, it's a thought. You sow a seed, depending upon what type of tree you want fruit. Now, only a simple thing is that changing the thought, mind. The best way is doing meditation, and that is where you can think of every positive qualities and helps. We have seen thousands of people coming and sharing how their physical health improved, mental health improved, their spiritual health improved, relationship improved. They are having more peace and even success, of course, in material life, professions, because if you are healthy, you are balanced, you can have equanimity. Naturally, whatever you do is going to be successful. And a life of contentment. happiness. And what a greater joy than spreading this message of meditation. As we always keep saying, Annadana is important, Vidyadana is important, but Dhyana Dana is the most superior thing. With that, everything you can get. You don't depend on anybody. Yes. So congratulations. Please carry on. Wonderful. Compliments to you and to your wonderful team. Thank you, Chandra. Carry on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Karthikeyan sir, for your always encouraging words and then so much support. And that's Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir, former CBA Director of Indian government, and many more, and spiritual ambassador to the all organizations in the world, all spiritual organizations. We are ever grateful for his deep mentorship and interest to take meditation to every corner of the world. So thank you, sir. We will definitely take your message and a lecture in this program. One of the Saturdays, we want to come back and then do a message on meditation, how it's growing everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Carry
you.
on.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, dear friends, so before we conclude, I'd like you to just go through a little bit about what happens in this program. Jai Shri Madam. Our head of programs at Buddhasi Quantum Foundation, and we're proud to say today we have done, this program is 30th or 31st or 32nd, I don't know exactly, but we have done so many 40-day programs, and we've done at least 50 to 60 youth programs of this nature, transformational multi-week programs. Thousands of sessions we've done, both online like this and in-person sessions in corporates and companies and in communities. Many physical retreats, and then all of these are very beautifully done and then managed by global volunteers. Here we have Jai Shri Madam, who is heads the programs and very meticulously plans and gets them executed through her team of volunteers. Yes, Madam. So a little bit about this program.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And very happy to see you, our dear Karthikeyan sir, as always, and happy to hear from you. So with that, friends, just a little bit about the program. Yes, you need to know what you have in store these 40 days. So let me just share a quick slide with you. Yes. As you can see, as Chandra sir mentioned, we have this, it's a short name of the program, Yogam. It's a 40-day flagship program. And we have 3 batches this time. Batch 1, it is 6 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. IST. Of course, we formally close at the specified time, but of course, we are there after that for some time for Q&A and sharing. And then we have batch 2 from 2:30 p.m. through to 3:45 p.m. IST. And batch 3 is 9:30 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. IST. So yes, daily we have this, it's a 75-minute in each batch, and you can log in through our Buddha CEO app, and of course the Zoom, and then the YouTube options are there. We'll have a regular, the wisdom session, pre-meditation and post-meditation. There will be wisdom session going on, and then the meditation session itself. And then at the end, after we formally close, we will stay for some time to take up any questions you have, or you just want to come up and share your experience. Yes, you can raise your hand, and then we will unmute. You will have the option to unmute and switch on your video and share and ask queries. And then every Tuesday we have some guest sharings, which sir will be explaining why we need to hear to others' experience too. Yes. And then Saturdays, we have our guest leaders, business leaders, and many other leaders coming up and sharing. Yes. So Tuesdays and Saturdays are for that. And of course, please, if you have not yet joined any of the yoga our WhatsApp group, please do join. Once you register, we will have you will get an email with the group link, WhatsApp group link, where you can join, because daily there will be many articles and resources shared in your group, which will just enhance your the wisdom you gain through the session. It will amplify that, and of course it will intensify your meditation practice too. And of course you will be in touch. Each group there is a facilitator associated to that, so you will be in touch with these senior masters who are your facilitators, will help you throughout this journey. Yes, to become a new you. And of course, we have an outline of this programs, week 1 to week 6, right? So week 1, we will be having an introduction to meditation. And of course, every session of ours, most of our session will be science packed. And we'll have the conscious mind, super conscious mind, the brain wave concept in week 1. And of course, in week 2, we will touch base upon the physical quotient, health and energy, where you will know why it's not only the physical well-being, even the mental well-being and the energy concepts, how you can have that energy throughout the day, and more deeper into these concepts in week 2. And week 3, it's all about the manifestation science. So my favorite week, one of my, is week 3. So and how meditation and manifestation, they go really well along. And on week 4, it is about emotional quotient, emotional well-being, it's a buzzword now. So more deeper into that. And week 5, it is all about spiritual quotient and purpose of life. And week 6, about the service and the teaching. In week 4, week 5, week 6, it will be more in advanced and in deeper. We'll go deeper into the subject too. So this is the overall outline of the program. So we start with the pre-meditation talk, meditation session, post-meditation, and at the end, please park all your queries or what you want to share until the end of the session. Then you have an option to raise your hand, and then you can come up and ask queries or share your experience. So the key is to remain consistent. Let's all have a very strong intention. Whatever come may, I will go through this 40-day journey. Yes, to become a new me, to become a new you. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jayshree Madam. Yes, thank you, friends. We are very grateful to the group of volunteers, like here as we have Nagendra, and there are many. And then some of those volunteers are also great teachers of meditation, counselors of meditation, and so they are there as your facilitators. We've seen many have already joined the WhatsApp groups. That's the way we connect with you for the next 40 days. It is meditation practice and it is the knowledge that helps us to change the way we think and feel about life. When you change your mind, you change your life. And and then of course, 40 days of program, many things happen, many events come. And so then we do our announcements about the program. We do wisdom notes about the program. So all of it happens in the WhatsApp. So we ask that you join the WhatsApp, the link, and you can, they're going to post, they're all come to your email. If you register, you get an email. And so there you can join the WhatsApp group from that link, because you have several WhatsApp groups. This program alone, if I'm right, has what, 20, 30 WhatsApp groups? I don't know. About 20.
15, yes.
15 WhatsApp groups are there. So each of you are assigned. So please do join, take time to join if you'd like to participate fully in it. Right, friends? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with taking the first step. We congratulate you for taking that first step today. We'll continue the process, the simple technique. No matter how you felt, please bring yourself back again to this program. And in case some friends are wanting to come and they could not join, have them join, because this program is such that they can join on day 2 and day 3 and day 4 and still continue it, right, friends? So with that, and we're going to listen to many volunteers' experiences, including Nagendra's experience, because they're all very, very successful people in their life. Like Nagendra is in Microsoft, and different people in different companies, or some of them are running great families, some of them are doctors, some of them are whatever. It could be accomplished and they're not accomplished, but then in our programs tend to have, most of them tend to be corporate and then business owners, about 70-75%. We couldn't run the poll, we'll do that tomorrow. It's about leading going to a great life and going to a meaningful life. That's really what it is for everyone who is involved into this. And we have many senior citizens join, youngsters join, homemakers join. So it's a program that is there, meeting everyone's needs and aspirations. So thank you very much. And we'll see you all tomorrow again at the same time. And if anybody wants to ask a question or share an experience, we are happy to stay back here for some time. But otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow again at 6 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful.
Anyone would like to share how you felt today? You can raise your hand.
Yes, sir. Kaushik, Daraji.
Hi, this is Kaushik from India, Bangalore.
Hi, yes, yes, sir.
So, is there any program with Telugu language?
Telugu language.
Yeah.
Buddha Siva just concluded a program in Telugu, and then another one will happen about 40 days to 50 days later.
Okay,
Until that
so
time,
next month.
you can look at our recordings, or you can go to PMC channel, PMC Telugu, Pyramid Meditation Channel Telugu. There are plenty of meditation programs that are run through, and then we get to know many Telugu program opportunities. When you're looking at a little bit of scientific corporate, then that's you. But otherwise, that PMC channel is working great, and then you get many links from there. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, sir. We have Suman ji. Yes.
Suman Saurabh.
Yes. We can't hear you, Suman.
If anybody would like to share with the video on, no problem, feel free to ask my video to be turned on.
Yes, I think not able to hear Suman ji, sir.
Okay, no problem. Then
Yes, sir. Friends,
Aditya
if
Raj. Aditya Raj. So what happened? How was your meditation experience today?
Aditya ji, you can unmute.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes.
Gratitude to you.
Good morning. How was your meditation?
The meditation was good, sir. It was quite calmness and lightfulness in my meditation.
Okay.
I joined Buddha CEO last year in January.
Oh, okay. And would you like to share your experience? How is it helping you? Last year to now means, of course, you've been traveling for quite long.
Yes, sir. Lot of manifestations and a lot of changes in my life after the Buddha CEO. And I have, before joining Buddha CEO, I was just, you can say, I was just desperate about joining meditation because I had experience before joining medical college of some sort of meditation in my coaching. So after many months of desire, I got the chance to join Buddha CEO. And it is quite helping. It is quite helping me in my medical education, and as I am a homeopathic doctor, and I can correlate it with the spirituality to the health and diseases. As you have said, that psychosomatic diseases are there. Yes, I can correlate with it. The medicines and the spirituality definitely helps in the cures at higher level.
So, do you prescribe meditation to your patients? It's thought that is influencing always. So of course, we have some physicians here in our programs regularly. Yes.
Yes,
Do you see patients?
yes, sir. Last 6 months I have been in the hospital of allopathy. Then I was joined as a clinical in one of the homeopathic clinic in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, and there I used the homeopathic knowledge along with the spiritual knowledge and the Buddha CEO, what it has given me, the wisdom, the way of living, and yeah, I can just use it because the knowledge of science is just present in everywhere. So yeah, it is and I had a desire also, as I said, to join the meditation because in 2016 when I was in medical education coaching before joining the NEET exam, I had an experience of only one day of you can say as Isha Foundation one day experience in 2016. I had that tremendous experience of one day only joining meditation of 1 hour. I just went there, said that you have to go there in auditorium and experience the meditation. I was not uh, known about the what is meditation. And I joined. I feel very calm and relaxed just 9 years back. And from that time only, I was just not getting time uh, from knowledge or from the education. Then when I got the chance after completing my medical education degree, almost after yeah 2018 I joined the college, and then in 2023 last year I got graduated, and then I got chance that I can truly devote uh, meditation, and then I joined. And before joining also, I was just very much desirable. I was just searching so that I can get the any type of guidance. Then I got the chance to Instagram, and I saw last year that Buddha CEO is there. I joined by registration in January 2024.
Do you make your patients do meditation?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Beyond medicines, I can say beyond medicine, the meditation is a great remedy in daily life also, and definitely for preventing the diseases also. Because many diseases are brain related, many are congenital also, can be uh, cured because it is all related to mind. And homeopathic medicines definitely works on physical realm also, and especially on mental realm, because it is holistic. So I can find that the companionship between holistic approach of medicine, like in homeopathy and in meditation and the spirituality, both are, you can say, complementary to each other. So yeah, I can think, and I have also used, and foremost I used in my case only many diseases, or you can say acute diseases just get away. Means only 2 to 3 days it remains. Then just like meditation, I just get cured. I have realized, and I also made others also realize.
Okay. Thank you. That's great. Okay.
This.
Okay, friends. So we will Hemlata Shivkumar. Yes, madam.
Sir, good morning, sir. Well, I just wanted to ask you a question. That is, during the meditation of 1 hour, we are sitting in silence and we are observing our thoughts. Like, what is that thought we can create which makes us peaceful throughout 1 hour? That is very powerful. That one thought where we can concentrate on.
We are sitting with our eyes closed and observing our breath, not our thought.
Okay.
Number one. The goal is to empty the mind of thought. So we observe the breath. Sit down with the eyes closed, observe the breath. So true meditation means you're going into emptier and emptier states, no thought state. In no thought state, we may experience many things because the no thought state is called consciousness state, infinite dimension reality state, in no thought state. So in no thought state, we suddenly may experience many things from deep joy. It's called the bliss feeling. You may have some dreamlike states. You may have lots of energy in your body, the currents passing. You may have total emptiness. Many things can be experienced in a no thought state. And so then we witness it that time. But initially, to go to no thought states, we observe the breath. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That no thought state, whereas you go into or an empty mind state, or a state of mind which you have less and less thought initially, and then slowly become completely zero thought at some point. But even the thoughts come down, mind is less of thought. That itself is a great feeling to be. You find peacefulness. For the first time, you feel something very calm and quiet, and you feel energetic. Many things will happen just in that itself, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Next one.
Just one more try, Sumanji. Yes.
Sanjeev Kumar.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
I have been meditating, sir. Buddha CEO this is second or third session, sir, of yours, sir.
Very
But
nice.
it is unable to continue, sir. Some breakage will be there, sir. How
Yeah.
to overcome, sir, this?
How to overcome? How to overcome non-regular aspects. So here is what you can do. Have you joined the WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir. I am in the WhatsApp group.
Okay. So meet your facilitator through the WhatsApp group, have a conversation. When you regularly interact with a meditation master, another meditation friend, and you share your experience and take their support. That's all. If you regularly interact, you are then getting support from them to be more regular. Okay. Second is that it's very common what you experience for many people. That is, we think one and then we're not able to follow through on it, right? Meditation is a process to change that whole thing. It's common. Continue to keep that strong intention that yes, I am meditating. Yes, I am attending regularly. What we do after 5 days, suppose you missed 5 times or 4 times, then we conclude and say, oh, mere se nahi ho raha hai. I'm not able to do. We change our language to I'm not able to do. And this is where your interaction with other friends will help you to stay in the thought that you are doing. And your thoughts create reality, and so you'll slowly move into a new reality of attending regularly. So have some discussions with your facilitators and then regularly interact, update what are you doing, learn, and then that is sufficient. Ask them to support you to be regular, so they'll make you phone call every now and then and all that. That'll happen automatically, okay? Or it could be a family members, but they need to be aware. They need to have enough importance of meditation. Then they will tell you, they'll support you. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sir, one more thing, sir. Being a doctor, sir, how to correlate medication with medicine, sir? Meditation with medication, sir.
Read books by Dr. Joe Dispenza, a book called You Are the Placebo. It'll give you the entire science of alpha, omega of how meditation is helping heal the body. Biology
Okay,
of Belief by Bruce Lipton. You Are the Placebo, Dr. Joe Dispenza. They're the 2 beginning books that explain everything. There are several other books, hundreds of books. Our program next week is all about health, how meditation is actually helping remove the stress, increase mental well-being, increase mind capacities, increase energy of the body. All of that is there next week. So if you pay close attention to them and then read these 2 books, you'll have all answers.
Sure, sir. Thank you so very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, friends. We'll see you all tomorrow again. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing.
Thank you, Nagendra sir. Thank you so much, friends. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you for this day, Spirit.